Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I am nervous. This is, as they say in German, der Tag, the day. So, this is the race day. I have been registered for a long time now, several months, but today is the day. See my t shirt, yeah, the race t shirt, and I've run 5K before. This is only a 5K race, but I've never run a race kind of like a running event kind of 5K. And also, my foot has been hurting since last time when I went for it, and it hurt. So it's becoming a question of not whether Sunny can run a 5K, whether Sunny can survive this day. So we'll find out, I suppose. But stay with me, we'll find out together. One good thing I did on this day was that I left early from home and I got there much before I had to. That reduced some of the stress. So the good thing that I did was that I did my registration yesterday. Means I picked up my t-shirt, this green nice t-shirt. It's pretty nice against the skin, I have to tell you. And also my number, which you can see here. Let's take a look around while I'm waiting for my friends to come out. Lots of people. So that's why I'm talking to the camera, because I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I have met up with my friends now, and we're gonna do their checkout, put their stuff in the car. I'm gonna give my bag to them, my camera as well. And then get ready for the actual action. Then I had time to take photos with my friends and get their best wishes and everything. And then there was time to get to the starting line. It was a long line and people were lined up based on the finish time that they would finish. So I asked somebody as to what was the finish line at that point. It was 40 minutes and I wanted to go further because I finished for 38. But my friend had told me that I should be in further than my time, because then I won't get stuck behind people who want to walk, because that's that kind of time people walk as well. So I moved further forward. I should have moved even further, which I paid for that later. But anyway, it was all right. So I suddenly remembered I had not done warm up. So then I got out of the line and then did some warm up.
3 minutes to go. How do you feel?
Very nervous but very excited.
And then there was a shot, and people were like, was it? Are we supposed to start running? And then people in front of us started running. So like, yeah, okay, that was it. And I was very comfortable running right from the start, which doesn't usually happen when I'm doing my normal 5K runs. And the reason for this was two reasons. One was that all the training I had done up to this point, and also because my friends were there. Yeah, that seriously makes a difference. And also, when you have 1,000 footsteps around you, it's a very surreal kind of feeling. I have run with my running club, but that's only like maybe 20-25 people on a good day. This was amazing. We went through those, and there were some roads which were like pebbles, there were some hard roads, some wooden roads, like bridges, and we went through them. It was quite nice scenic run, and then we saw some animals as well: tiger, lions, polar bears, and then some animal habitats which were empty at that time of the morning. But it was really good feeling to run inside there because it kind of distracts you, it gives you something to look at. And I was trying to take as many pictures and videos with my Meta smart glasses as possible. And up to 3 kilometers they were okay, and then somewhere around the 3 kilometer mark they just died, no battery anymore. So I was gutted about that because I could not capture my finish. And when you're coming out of all that, running through the park, that's like very exciting. You don't feel about exhaustion, you don't feel about like, oh, I want to stop. You're like, yeah, I want to come out where people are clapping for me. And it was an incredible feeling. I can't even describe it. It was an incredible feeling to come out, and I saw my friends. So there was Phil was waving at me. There was one of my friends who was capturing on her phone, and then there was Roberta capturing on the camera. Also, Pocket 3 getting me on the finish line. They actually collaborated together to capture me from both angles, from different points in the finish line, which was like, wow.
Hey! So, how do you feel, Sunny? Yeah?
Victorious.
Victorious? Yeah? Like a champion?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's actually how I felt. I did not rehearse this answer. This is how I actually felt in that moment. It did not matter that I finished like behind hundreds of people. I felt like I was victorious and I deserved that medal.
This is what the victors get. Victors is spoils.
So I hung around with my friends after that.
Go on now. Yeah, well, how was you doing? Don't hit you for saying that. It was easy.
Tell me why.
Normally, when I go to about 1.52 kilometers, I start getting warmed up and that gets comfortable rhythm. This time I was in the rhythm from the beginning. Like slow and steady, stay slow and steady, did not mind at all. At no point in the whole 5K did I feel like I should stop or slow down, take a rest. No. I got a stitch, I get one.
Yes. So you did walk at all?
No.
Well done.
Yeah.
And so there was lots of my friends there. Roberta was filming, she was behind the camera. Anna was there. Sue was there. She doesn't even run, but she was there just to support me. It was really lovely. Ange was there, Phil, Neil, so many friends. They came to support me when they were not running. It was so wonderful. It was definitely one of my best days of my life. I was in a daze of happiness there. So I could have hung around there for hours, but ultimately we were hungry. I was hungry as well, so we went to have breakfast at one of the restaurants. And the breakfast was quite nice, and because you deserve it, so you can have whatever you want by that point. But then we went into the wildlife park. So I told you about the spectator passes. You get cheaper passes for your friends and family if you are running, and you get a free one because you are running. So when we went to the entrance, I just asked the girl at the entrance, they were checking the tickets. Like, I showed her my medal. I was like, can I not get in with this? She said, yeah, you are okay. Go on. I'll just check your friends. So like, yeah, that was very cheeky, but that's the mood I was in. And inside, everybody was wearing their medal. It was not just me. I felt at some point like I was wearing this the whole day, and I felt like, am I being weird? But everybody who had run, they were wearing their medals. One lady asked me, can we see your medal? Because my son really wants to get in. He's really interested in the medal. Like, yeah, sure, why not? So yeah, that was like celebrity moments for me for that day. But like I said, I felt like I deserved it because I had got to the finish line. The park was quite nice. It was a bit windy day, so that was a little bit of a letdown, but not raining. So we were just happy with that. And we saw the polar bears and leopards, and lovely time. Very nice. This park is really good. So after that, when we had done all of that, then we went to one of the cafes in the park and had a coffee and a little bit of snack. And then I ultimately took my friends to the train station and dropped them off, saw them off on the trains. Which was, yeah, it's, all good things come to an end. But this was like a fantastic day. Race day, best day ever.